Hello, and welcome to the channel. I am Miss Tyra Bell, and my information is down below. We are experiencing this solar eclipse. These are timeless readings, so whenever you find it, but at the time of filming, we are in the October solar new moon eclipse. The song message is "Look for the good." So this has been really intense. It's in a Scorpio, the zodiac sign Scorpio. It's been an intense time. Things are shifting, things are rearranging, a lot of healing work, shadow work being done, which is to be expected in the fall time. So I find it quite funny that my music shuffled the Look for the Good by Jason Mraz. Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. He also says there's a silver lining. Celebrate all your mistakes. He said people done gone crazy. People done gone mad. People done forgot the superpowers that we all have. We are born to love, not hate. We can decide our fate. So, make sure you're raising your vibration today, getting outside, having some hot cocoa if it's that type of weather out for you. Do something that makes you feel good. He says everyone is nature, everyone is God, everyone is love and light and vibration. So anyway, we have 4 piles. Pile 1, you are the Thoth Tarot deck. Pile 2, you are the Nightmare Before Christmas. It's spooky season, so we're going to use these. And also the Halloween deck is pile 3. Pile 4, you are the Vision Quest deck. Okay? You can pause the video if you need a little bit more time to if you need to you need more time to think on it. Sorry, my guides are already communicating with me. I am an intuitive psychic medium, all of that good stuff. I personally believe that everyone is psychic. We all have abilities, just some people choose to use them or don't. And I do. So if you want a personal reading with me, just reach out to me on any of my social medias. Don't be shy. I'm always available. So remember that readings are for confirmation of what your intuition is telling you. Never use readings for answers. So if you hear something that you don't like, just disregard. I am a human being, a human doing, or not a human doing, I guess. I am a human being. And I am only doing what I can. So I make mistakes, and at the end of the day, you do decide your fate. So anything you don't like, just discard. Let's get into pile 1. Hey, just like magic, I attract it. I get anything I want 'cause I attract it. Just like magic, just like magic. My fingers in my palm and then I snap it. Just like magic, I attract it. I get anything I want 'cause I attract it. I don't know if you guys can hear my music. Okay. Let's make this look a little more organized. Okay. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to our channel. I'm excited to be your reader today. My name is Tyra. My information is down below. I also have a new vlog that will be live tomorrow. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you check out the link down below. Hit the bell button or check that video out. It would really mean a lot to me. Anyway, let's get into your solar eclipse tarot reading. Remember to only take what resonates and leave what does not. Your song is Run It Up by Tyler, the Creator. That's your song message. Maybe give that a listen today. And the deck you chose was the Thoth deck. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Success card. So if you were, concerned about especially finances or a circumstance, the song is Run It Up. So make sure you're spending, enjoying yourself, celebrating. I want to say something's finally here. I might just spend it all, he's saying. So something's finally here. I want to say something about growing up is that money comes and goes. It's a cycle. So Spirit is saying grow up, but in the best way. Like, be confident in yourself. And yes, it's finally here. Celebrate, spend it, enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. So what blockage is leaving your life through this time frame? Again, this is a timeless reading, but right now we're in the solar eclipse. So what energy is leaving your life at this time? There might be a Knight of Swords energy in your life. This person is, I'm hearing catapulting you forward. So there might be a circumstance around this person. This is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. It doesn't have to be an air sign. How you would know who this person is like they are very mental. They're very communicative or very mental and very ambitious in life. This person, what blockage is leaving around them? Moving on into calmer waters. So there's some sort of reflection work that this person is doing or that you are doing. And I'm hearing personable interactions. So this could also be like, communicating with people that don't really like feel. They just think, like they're coming from a very logical space. They communicate from that space, like a very ungrounded space. Gemini energy here, or Aquarius energy. So they might communicate in a very cold or unintentional way. I'm also hearing deliberate. So also someone may be seeing dragonflies because his wings kind of look like dragonfly wings. So what's leaving? I want to say any situation, confrontation around that person. Keep reflecting on it. I don't necessarily see that this person's going anywhere, but I just feel like the circumstance will feel a lot lighter. I want to say the advice is to prioritize yourself. So what's leaving? There's this Knight of Air person, and whatever is happening around them and the communication there or the movement there, I want to say it's going to improve. There's going to be some sort of clarity that will create movement. So if you were waiting on more movement, that is going to happen. So that's what's leaving at this time. And if you were waiting on someone to leave, I could see, or yourself, you want to leave, I could see that being possible. But I want to say that this has to do with some sort of air sign, Knight of Swords person. So continue to reflect on the situation for more clarity. So what are your emotions saying is that you're kind of stressed at this time. Maybe you feel like there's no time, like you're running out of time, or that there's a lot of competitors, especially if this has to do with this Knight of Swords person who's very ambitious. They could be the opposite sex of you. So if you feel stress also around, what's available to you, it's time to start clearing your energy. So the song that's playing now is Positive Vibration by Bob Marley. So really get into your positive bag. You're going to have success. You're going to be celebrating. But I do feel that stress, and it started to make me feel like I'm overthinking. So get grounded, I want to say. Clear your energy. Look up ways to clear your aura. So it can be a bath. It can be a walk in nature. Take a nap. Take a rest. Sage the apartment. If you like the ganja, lean into the ganja, like something. So what your emotions are telling you, I think that there's some sort of there might be some sort of trauma around a specific person. This could be a masculine figure in your life. If it's not a masculine, then it's an Aries person in your life. Feeling very stressed about it, about this person. This could also be your position in life, your sense of authority. So really protect yourself from negativity. I think you're afraid of also like conflict in, it could be romance or love, feeling like I'm going to be competed with, compared. So there might be trauma specifically around a father wound as well. So what wants to be nurtured at this time? There's change here that your guides have been telling you about. So you're having synchronicities, you're having dreams about it, you're seeing the signs. And Spirit is being very adamant with you because they feel that there's a bit of stubbornness or clinging on to the stress. So they're like, change your vibration, positive vibration. Right now the time is 333, so you might be seeing that as confirmation, even 222 as well. So especially check where your Capricorn placements are. Don't cling to anything, especially when it comes to your finances. Don't cling to people either. Really get balanced. So what wants to be nurtured? The change. And he's saying in the song, are you picking up now? So if there's an opportunity to make change that's going to improve the balance in your life, don't cling to the past. And your guides are affirming that this is true. So what blockages want to be transformed? Again, maybe vigilance and overthinking, communicating in a very quick, maybe ungrounded way, not necessarily communicating from a grounded space. And I think that this is a two-way street. So you're not just experiencing it within yourself, you are having that happen within other connections, especially with this Knight of Swords. So you're showing up as the Princess of Swords, and if this isn't you, this is another person, the Princess and the Knight of Swords. Spirit is saying fear-mongering yourself, so really be aware of the communication, because for whatever reason, the way that you communicate is going to help shift the circumstances. So if you want to see change and you want to see movement, it's important that you watch your mind frame. Really take the lesson, leave the rest, continue to reflect, and don't participate in any like mind games, I want to say. So really see everybody clearly. I want to say you're going to be moving into a calmer mind frame very soon. So the blockage, I would say vigilance, overthinking, and maybe not seeing a circumstance clearly, and communication is a blockage at this time. The song that's playing now is After the Storm, Kali Uchis. Everybody's hurting, everybody's going through it. So something to consider. The best way to ground at this time is definitely, I heard stepping outside of your comfort zone. And I want to say this has to do with the money that you have at this time, like how your money and your finances look, the stability that you have at this time. It's like your mind frame is not matching your material world or even how people perceive you on the outside. So I know that how people perceive us isn't necessarily always accurate, but I think people are actually seeing you stand in a very sturdy, stable energy. So the guidance is to accept that you're moving into a new reality, and you might not feel that way, but you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, and this is someone who is in a position, I almost want to say status and authority for this pile. It's not always that with the Queen of Pentacles, but that's how it feels. So like very regal, high regarded. So I want to say if you feel more called to spend time at home or to isolate, that is totally normal to do that self-reflection work. But I think you're also doing a lot of reflection work on what it would mean to share your finances or to be in harmony within a community or within a partnership, like a serious partnership. And especially if you are nurturing emotions around your inner yang energy, I want to say that you're also considering, what would it mean to share my home or to, share validation even within like some sort of partnership. So that could be work related, but that can also be romantic. So continue thinking over things and accept, I want to say. Do some self-accepting work. Okay, I wasn't going to say it, but then the song that's playing now is Sweet Love by Chris Brown, so I have to say it. You may, be sensually active very soon. So you might be playing out that scenario. So the best way to ground at this time is time in isolation and allowing that clarity to come through. What's your power at this time? Your finances, your money, your stability, your legacy, if you have some sort of business. I'm hearing underground power. So this Scorpio energy is really going to bring your power to the surface. I don't think you have to worry about like bringing it out of yourself. And it's going to show up in your financial realm if it's not already. Your power is your money. And Spirit is reminding you to let go at this time, to relax and focus on food. Like, especially if you don't spend a lot of money on food, like stock your kitchen, plan your meals, plan out your snacks, buy yourself dinner, Sorry, I want this to focus. Okay, well, I look like Casper right now, that's fine. So I want to say, make sure you're investing into your food, especially if you are a very busy person or a very mental person. If you want to calm your thoughts and get grounded, it's going to help to be not so hungry all the time. And so I want to say a lot of the mind games or overthinking, things like that, is coming from hunger. And especially if you're fasting, if you find yourself fasting a lot at this time, that's okay. But then now, fill yourself up, especially with food that makes you feel good, and invest. So there is some sort of new beginning, and you're going into it very stable with everything you need on a material realm. So now making sure that you have everything you need within yourself is important. Really take the lesson, leave the rest. Like, I'm hearing flight risk. So it's okay to be in a risky new beginning, if that makes sense. So if you're making it some sort of investment of some sorts, that's okay, but don't let the mind games win. And another way to feel grounded is to fuel up. So it's worse to stay where one does not belong than to wander about lost for a while, looking for the psychic and soulful kinship that one requires. So take that into consideration. Let's get some oracle for the last guided advice for this new moon. Pile 1. Bro, spirit is so funny. Sensuality, what did I say? Someone might be having some sensual experiences. On the bottom of the deck is authenticity. So I think like playing it out before it happens is also helping you to get grounded and clear out any stress you might have. So someone is dealing with a new person in their life. And I want to say, if that is the case, both parties are very much overthinking. So you're not alone. Yeah, the song that's playing is a confirmation. Sorry. So we're both a little scared. If you ever, with 6 black, or black, nail, we're both a little scared. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay. And I want to say, don't forget your ability to nurture and heal, not just others or yourself, like internally, but your material realm. I want to say congratulations, good job, pat yourself on the back. You're doing a great job. So if it's like now it's time to focus on your relationships, like make that shift. Allow yourself to enjoy yourself or welcome in new things. So again, we have the sensuality. And again, I said about the number 3, this breaks down to a 3. So look at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. So again, with the overthinking, really take time to reflect, but observe those thoughts. I think whoever you're involved with is, it could be triggering, but they are also experiencing this as well. I want to say it's a two-way street. So take your time. Take your time so that you're not repeating old habits and patterns. And even when we're in, connections, we still have to prioritize ourselves. So, healthy forms of interdependence. So we have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So make sure that you're being patient with others and also being patient with yourself. Flow, because the work that you're doing, the internal work, is necessary, especially for the sensuality that you want to achieve within a partnership, but you can achieve right now in this present moment by, having fun and not taking yourself too seriously, even if you're doing, that internal work. We have the prayer. So again, with the, reflecting, put your orders into the universe, I want to say, even within, connections, and put your order in for yourself as well. Like, communicate what you want to see, what changes you want to see within yourself. So you might be astral projecting and meeting people in the spirit realms. Some people may be experiencing outer body experiences. Also, there's some sort of, like, some of you are models, or you do something where you have to use your physical. So you could be some muse of some sorts, some sort of inspiration for others. Is there anything else? I really feel like we touched on everything. Let's get one more. Any last messages for this solar eclipse? I want to say God's got your back. So this says, never regret your mistakes. Admire the courage it took to attempt the unknown. So I think, especially if you are already looking at the patterns of your relationships and your own behaviors, and maybe you didn't like some of the results that you got or the things that you did. So now you're like, I can't take another risk, especially now that I've built myself up, or that I have this stability, that I have this career. Like, I can't make that same mistake. So there is like forgiveness work, because you're about to achieve a new height and Spirit really wants you to celebrate at this time. Okay, so communicate with your guides. They want you to pray, put in your order. Pause this video if you need more time to think of a question. You can think of anything, and I will try to get you an answer. So your answer is wait, and why you're waiting is because there's still a lot of stress in your aura, in your mind, in your body. So if you work out or you do something that helps you ease the stress, do that, because you need to clear your energy right now. Clear your aura. Get grounded. And replay this message if you need to, okay? You can play it as many times as you want. I'm happy to have you here. Again, check out my vlog, and I'll have it linked down below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. It really helps me out. And thank you for being here. Comment down below balloons, because you're going to be celebrating something soon if you're not already. So comment down below some balloons if this resonated, or some prayer hands. It's up to you which one. And I'm going to see you guys later, right? You're going to like, you're going to comment, you're going to subscribe, you're going to watch my vlog, you're going to comment on that vlog. So I'll see you soon. We'll hang out soon. Goodbye, pile 1. We're on to pile 2. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to the channel. I am Tyra Bell. My information is down below. I wanted to let you guys know that I have a vlog coming out on tomorrow. It's tomorrow on Sunday. It's going to be a new vlog. So if you're subscribed, you know what it is, you know what to expect. But if you're new here, check us out. Come hang out with us. Like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I will link the video down below. Other than that, let's get into your channel message. Also, just only take what resonates. Not everything will resonate. You might be coming from pile 1. If not, I feel called to let you know that pile 1 would be a good one. Hello, Sean. I see you in the chat. Thank you so much for making a wonderful video. You are great. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm happy to have you here. Thank you for letting me be your reader. Okay, so pile 2, you guys might watch, or I don't know if you guys have seen the show Mad Men, but I heard Betty Draper. So we might have some housewives in the building. If not, maybe, you might be divorced. I'm not sure. And the song that's playing is Friends by Aquarian Dream. And something that stood out in the beginning of the song was she's saying something like about how you don't have to lie. And I think that's something I want to stress with this pile is I think there might be people around you where they misinterpret things intentionally in order to support their narrative. So that's something to be aware of at this time. But also, if you are a friend to someone, reminding them that their authenticity is important to you, and then vice versa, I'm your friend, and it's important that you are authentic and not to manipulate things in the wrong way from a bad place, because manipulation itself is not necessarily a negative thing. It's just when we use it from a place of lack or insecurity that it becomes a bad thing. So you chose the Nightmare Before Christmas card. So whatever choices you've made at this time, Spirit is watching you very closely. The veil usually is very thin at this time. So ancestors, angels, God, however you want to view it, you have support around you, and they support all the decisions that you're making at this time. So especially if there was something you needed to do recently, you were indecisive, well, you made the right choice. So congratulations. So what is leaving your life at this time? I want to say confusion, emotional excess, and it could be like just excess in general. So if you're obsessing over someone, if you're obsessing over past scenarios because of fear, out of fear, if you are fixated on the wrong things, if you were giving your energy to the wrong things, so this could be overindulging in any way, that is leaving at this time. So it's really good. I think that this has to do though with past scenarios or relationships. So make sure you're reflecting on those and really look at yourself as well. Acknowledge what you think that you might have done wrong. Not to beat yourself over the head with that information, but to relationships are a two-way street. They're a mirror. And be accountable for anything that you poured into it out of, lust, excess, especially if you weren't balanced at that time. Do that self-forgiveness work, because I want to say you will have you are experiencing, or you will have a very new situation coming in that's a lot more stable. And it doesn't have to do with relationships per se. It can also have to do with money and finances. So if you're working on new things, I find that even if I'm working on a project, there can be emotions, thoughts that surface that want to be tackled and they want a resolve. So allow yourself to go to that space and do that work, even if you are beginning something new. And keep pushing. I want to say keep fighting, get grounded, push forward. So what your emotions are telling you, I want to say to commit to a structured routine, getting grounded. They keep stressing that. I want to say to, like, you may have invested into something that you just didn't really enjoy the results. And I think that that's tempting you to shrink yourself down in this present moment. So they're like, commit, don't shrink, rise, rise up and meet it fully. And if you're feminine, that might require more masculine energy. And if you're a masculine, it's tapping into your divine masculine energy and believing in a higher power and, you know, having that faith, I want to say, and commitment to something, showing up in your daily routines in that energy and believing, I want to say. So that's what your emotions are trying to tell you, is like, I really need to commit to something. I need to believe in something higher. I need to show up for myself. What wants to be nurtured? Your projects, whatever this new opportunity is, and whatever it is, you really enjoy it. But maybe it requires you to be very tough and strong and to tame any desire. So maybe you feel kind of tempted by, you know, illusions, I want to say. I'm even hearing persuasion. So bad vibes can't stop this good vibration. Eternal light is playing. So I want to say, especially if there's any toxicity around you, it's like you have choice, you have free will, and temptation will really not feed you. So choose the long road, choose the long game, because you will have a long outcome. You know, you will have a long lasting outcome. So there's some sort of new opportunity. It's going to require a lot of hard work, groundedness, focus, but it's going to be fun. You're going to enjoy it. And, you know, don't give into quick validation or temptation. Really tame that beast within. So that is what wants to be nurtured, this new opportunity. Blockages that need to be transformed. There's stress, conflict. I want to say, don't give into the drama. Don't participate. It's just drama. So, like, really detaching from any people who may have conflicting views. It's really not that serious. That might be hard to hear for someone, so trigger warning. But, like, you know, if you have a choice, don't participate in it, you know? Sean Sullivan says, not sure if you can relate to this, but one thing that people in my life obsess over is eye contact. People say, look at me, eye contact. And sometimes grab my chin. Wow, that's intense. I think that if we're around people that we're afraid to make eye contact with, it's probably because they make us feel uncomfortable. It could also be that too, that we're working through like our own feelings and things. So I think, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I definitely, maybe others can relate to that. Yeah, I definitely, I do make eye contact with people. It is very uncomfortable sometimes, I can admit. So, what blockage, what are the blockages to be transformed? The stress. And how you're going to transform that stress is to really see the drama as something that is minute, that is like not so serious. It's not that serious. Get grounded and, like, again, believe in a higher power, commit to something higher. So if you are an atheist, sometimes when we have faith, it just motivates us to take life a little less seriously and not be so devoted to being a participant in the drama, or I almost said trauma, in the drama or the trauma. So this card says, be careful how you treat people in the flesh. You don't know what they rank in spirit. So I want to say, carry yourself with more grace at this time, and you know, even if you can't directly treat people with kindness, or like Sean said, giving people that eye contact, be understanding and be understanding, but like protect your bubble, protect your space, and you know, steer clear. I want to say steer clear, if possible, because like we all deserve respect, but it's like if that person can't lend you that respect, then, you know, simply steer clear. So, what is the best way to get grounded? I want to say be very discernful, like use your mind wisely. If you have a feminine in your life that's very, you know, there's two scenarios. There's one who's critical and maybe ungrounded. They might be very insecure and create a lot of burden in your life. And for another person, there's a female who's more graceful, and with their mind they're very discernful, and they'll tell you, okay, that's not a good investment, you're overworking here. So there's two different types of feminines, and if not, this is you, and this is your duality. So it's important right now that you embrace the narratives that you're telling yourself within your mind, really watching your thoughts, especially any sort of insecurity that might create like a burden to you, like a burden on your spirit, but also it might create the desire to overwork or prove, earn, you know, but for the wrong reasons. So I want to say laugh more, allow yourself to bloom, and be more discerning. That's how you can get grounded at this time. And lean into, you know, if there's a female around you that has good advice, lean into that female. Queen of Swords. So what is your power at this time? I want to say you are better at shadow work than you give yourself credit for. You're much better at it than you give yourself credit for, and your shadow work is how you create change in your life. Again, I think you guys might be coming from pile 1. And I want to say, if the changes have to do with your relationships, and seeing your shadow within other people, make sure you're doing that work. And remember that things are a two-way street. It's a two-way street. People reflect to us sometimes our own shadows. So really study the circumstance. Someone might like pick up a self-help book on shadow work or trauma. And also just keep doing that forgiveness work. This one's a heavier pile. All right, let's get some additional advice. So your power is, I want to say, your shadow work and embracing change. Oh my gosh, this came out again. The song that's playing is Beautiful by Queen Herbie. Another song message for you. Okay. Spirit is just bringing out the same cards from pile 1. So, if you feel called to go to pile 1, check it out. Literally listen to the song Beautiful by Queen Herbie. It's pretty good. So again, we have the sensuality card. Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. So take things a lot less seriously. Embrace your femininity in that way. And then use your masculinity to like surrender to higher beliefs, routines, etc. So we have the flame. There's some sort of passionate work situation, project, or new idea that's really being channeled to you from spirit. Like, see how this is like coming from the top to the bottom. So spirit supports your decision. Follow the flame, follow the light. As you're following the flame and the light, look at your pattern within relationships. So it requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. So again, that shadow work is going to create the change that you want to see. And start with yourself. Start by going within. It's going to help you chase your dreams even better. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always, especially if you have a strong inner critic, or if you're dealing with some sort of addictions. Really say no to things that don't serve you at this time. Make healthy choices, but also be very patient with yourself, Be kind to yourself. Okay, so right now is a time to focus on your self-care priorities. Like, make space and be patient. I want to keep stressing that. Think of a question. Pause this video if you need more time, and I'll get you an answer. You can think of anything. Your answer is yes, and it landed on be patient. So whatever it is, yes. I heard get grounded. Like, it's just a constant message. Get grounded. You're on the threshold of something, pile 2. This opportunity that your ancestors are supporting you with. So don't forget yourself. Don't forget to build yourself up. And I can't stand. You make me feel the edge. I think I'm slipping the edge. I'm losing grip. The moon's infection. What you think I need? 'Cause I've been here at the thought of it, and I can't stand. You make me feel the edge. I think I'm slipping the edge. I'm losing grip the edge. The moon's infection. Okay. Hello, Pile 3. I am Tyra Bell. Your song message is recreational. Make sure you listen to it. Just want to remind you that to be discerning when listening to readings. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We have a new video dropping tomorrow, my vlog. The last video I did was my plant-based journey. The next one is going to be a vlog about isolation. So I want you guys to be there. I have premiered it, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button on that video, and I'll see you there tomorrow. Other than that, let's get into your solar new moon eclipse reading. This is a timeless video, so whenever you find it, but at the time of filming, that's what's happening for me here. So you chose the Halloween deck. I want to say you're feeling very confident in yourself at this time. You may have met someone new and you're feeling very optimistic about this person. If not, I want to say I can affirm to you that it's coming, or you've already met this person that really fills your cup, meets your needs, meets your standard. So however it resonates, guys, I feel like for this pile, it's giving you've already met this person. Like you're already sleeping over, you know, you're got some things at their place, you're going on picnics and dates. It's giving this. And maybe you're just wondering, like, is this the one? And I want to say definitely could be. Or you just have love on the brain. Take it as it resonates, pile 3. So what is leaving your life at this time? We have the sun. Whatever was leaving, I think is already gone. The sun is one of the most positive cards in the deck. So if it's not already gone, maybe you're having some doubts. And the sun is always a reminder to check in with your inner child, to be optimistic, to be positive. Joy, choose your joy. So if you feel like you're being tested at this time, choose your joy. It's very black and white. Like, choose the light. Like, it's super black and white in this scenario. So there's some sort of new information that's here. It could be regarding a partnership or relationship, new person that's in your life. And I want to say be confident in this person, in this situation. You might be seeing some sunflowers. Those always remind me of the solar plexus. And you see these two goons. They're basically connected. They're basically one. So picnics, dining together, spending time together. So if you're dealing with some triggers or some tests, facing some limits, do so with optimism, also kindness. But Spirit is revealing a lot to you at this time, awakening you about a lot. Somebody wears a bindi here, or someone may get one soon, or you might just feel a lot of activity within your third eye as well. I want to say too, whoever you guys are, you have a lot of eyes on you. I'm also hearing impersonators, so you might have people who mimic you. You're very stylish, I want to say. I'm hearing frenzy. So if you have like a following, you create a frenzy. Daring as well. I'm hearing daring. So what are your emotions trying to tell you? What are they saying? I want to say your emotions are saying there's change happening within your physical that you're very attentive to. You're very aware of. So I want to say your emotions are like very focused on, like you might be doing some, what is that called? Retail therapy. So you're facing the change by focusing on your material world. And I want to say like affirmations, if you haven't done any yet, but maybe you do. This song is over yet. There's a lot of affirmations in this one. If there's resistance, it makes you stronger, make it your friend. So when there's persistence, gotta stay open, be on the edge, she says. So you might be spending money on your home or material things at this time, or your business. You might be very much focused on your business, and you're pouring a lot of emotion, time, effort, focus, diligence into this. And I think it's building up your confidence. So emotionally, I want to say you're excited for some sort of new beginning or changes. Feeling balanced, I want to say. If anything, curious. I want to say curious, attentive. So your emotions are saying, I feel grounded. I feel like I'm going to be successful. I might be embracing some new feelings because of the change I'm experiencing, but how I'm meeting the change is like gratitude. That's what I want to say. Somebody has pets, either a rabbit or a cat. So spending time with your animals really helps you soothe yourself as well. So what blockages want to be transformed? Any deception? Wait, are we there yet? Oh, sorry, no. What wants to be nurtured? What wants to be nurtured? I want to say, if you dealt with in childhood, like seeing your parents triangulate, if there was like third party scenarios or deception, lies, temptation, things like this, that needs to be nurtured. So I want to say Capricorn energy. We have the 3 of Cups, so third party scenarios, triangulation. And how you can nurture this is, I want to say, believe in the good, believe in your abundance, be open to receiving. So I'm hearing 3 is a crowd, and I'm also hearing negligence. So if that is something, if that's what's, you're using, any third party scenarios where you, even if you yourself have been in trouble by triangulating and things like this, it's time to overcome the fear, like face the fear, face the limitation, the restriction. She's saying it's the right time, get out of your head. So I want to say, despite whatever happened, you're going to have a lot of things, money, friends, connections rolling in. So you have to be open to receive. So whatever test is, tempting you, testing you, playing with your emotions or your time, it's time to face it, because you have a positive outcome here. So don't be scared of like any triangulation, I want to say. Be open to receive, and don't be tempted to triangulate. It goes 2 ways. So blockages to be transformed. Intimidation is a blockage at this time. I want to say you have to surrender to the idea of, independence. She says, I didn't need a hero anyway, even though you changed my mind because I needed you yesterday. But again, you weren't around. So Free by Salt. And she's saying, don't give up for no one. So somebody here does heavy affirmations, I want to say. If you don't, you should, because these songs are both very affirmative. Like surrender the intimidation, especially if you feel like Spirit has put you in a pause to focus on your material realm in some sort of way, or is testing you in some sort of way. Choose yourself, do your self-care. It makes you more magnetic. And, you want to be self-reliant. You want to be an individual regardless. You want to be an individual. And trust that there's change that's happening that you can't see at this time. Focus on your health and well-being. because someone has some sort of intolerances, so maybe getting some sort of tests done, food allergies. But I want to say, if you're dealing with a new person or you're ready for a new relationship, like, the grit that you earn from your own independence is necessary, I want to say, and it's highly attractive. So don't be intimidated, especially if you're indulging in, a multi-party situation that not everyone knows about. So release the intimidation around being an independent, singular person. So we have the 9 of Pumpkins twice. So she is a single lady out on the town, enjoying her time, her money, her peace. And she's very fabulous. She attracts everyone, including this owl who wants to know what's on her mind. And she's singing the song, "What will be, will be." So the best way to ground yourself at this time is going to be self-care and valuing your time, your energy. Also getting dressed up for yourself. So I want to say success is yours. So if there's someone that you're entertaining at this time, a connection, a person, they could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. The more you focus and pour into yourself, this person, I think, already sees you as a success. I think you are a success. So I want to say this person might be on your mind and vice versa. So if there's any triggers that are happening at this time, just remember that you are abundant in this moment. You are successful in this moment. Like, again, I just want to keep saying affirmations. So be patient and really be patient with your traumas at this time. So the best way to get grounded, I want to say go outside, take yourself on a dinner, go to dinner with this person, get dressed up, and trust that success is yours. So if you have to affirm it, affirm it. What's your power at this time? You have the 4 of Ghosts. So I want to say you are not communicating clearly enough with your energy, your affirmations, with your words, or even emotions that, like, what you actually want, I want to say. So deal with any bad habits or past memories, emotions at this time wisely, because Spirit is here. They want to know, what do you want? What do you want with this person? What do you want within your business? What do you want within your material realm? So don't cry over spilled milk at this time. Be diligent, because I want to say there's really positive outcomes. Especially once you move beyond past scenarios or people and triggers. So you will have justice. But right now, I think it's time to communicate with confidence what you want and stop focusing on what isn't anymore, Okay, let's get some more Oracle. So really get present and remind yourself that, like, today is important, right now is important. How I carry myself in the present moment is important. Some of you are already there, so if you're already there, like, you don't need this message, but maybe we need those reminders, those affirmations. Someone might have had a dream recently, and your guides are like, we want you to remember the dream. Like, really think hard and long about it. It was an important message, I want to say. So if there's any limitations, like you might feel that they're servicing and festering, and face the fear. Just face it. It's going to help you embrace any changes that happen. Literally on the bottom of this deck, it says change, level up, miracles. So just face it. Don't let it win. Some people are having astral projections at this time, outer body experiences, seeing some crazy shit in the spirit realm. So we have a bunch of cards for you, Pile 3. We have new beginnings. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. So how you're going to call your back your power is to clear space. Stop focusing on anything that is no longer here. We have knowledge. Let me connect above and below. Let knowledge of my ancestors flow. I want to say you're very wise. Like I said, I don't necessarily feel like you need this message. But your ancestors are trying to communicate something extremely positive, but maybe you feel a little resentful to the message. We have harvest. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. So you entrepreneurs, it's coming. I want to say get outside, get grounded. So we have psychic protection. Around me now, a shield of gold protecting me, strong and bold. So again, there's some sort of like fear mongering, devil energy. I want to be transparent, heavy energy. So call in psychic protection, combat it with your self-care, make yourself a priority. Think for yourself. Also think for yourself. So we have treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. So especially if there's a connection in your life that matters to you, I want to say hold it in your hands tightly. I want to say more so hold on to your vision. Communicate to spirit what that vision is as well. I'm hearing make amends. Someone may need to make amends. Communicate how they feel. This doesn't have to be romantic. This can be with, this is a grandmother to a daughter. So we have prayer. You can also pray over your loved ones, pray over yourself, especially for psychic protection at this time. I think a lot of people are doing inner child healing work. We have the orphan. So think about the collective, I want to say. Especially if you are who I think you are, you might be a pillar in your community, the healer. So I want to say, I know this message might be a lot of information, but really relax and release at this time. Focus on what you're putting inside your body. Believe in this love that's here for you. Especially if you have, abandonment wounds as well. Let's see if there's anything else. So these extreme times require your deep reflection. That's what the card says. Pause this video if you have more questions, and I'll get you an answer. Think of any question. The answer is to wait, and it landed on the knowledge card. So some people are having dreams, astral projections, synchronicities, things happening with this solar new moon eclipse, about these new beginnings that are happening, about the healing work that's happening. So make sure you're paying attention, not just to your physical material realm, but maybe to those darker spaces, the shadow work. Treasure yourself, but also treasure those that are around you. Be open to receive, be receptive. And don't give in to any intimidation at this time, Pile 3. thank you for being here. Make sure you guys watch my vlog tomorrow, Sunday. I'm going to link it in the description. Have a great day, night, evening. And make the most out of this energy. Thank you again, Pal 3. Thank you for letting me be your reader. Oh. Please go up here. Hello, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Your song message is I Like That by Janelle Monáe. Sometimes I'm mystery, sometimes I'm free, depending on my mood or my attitude, is what she says. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video, to the channel. Also, I have a new video coming out, a new vlog tomorrow on Sunday. So whenever you find this video, the link will be down below. Make sure you check it out. Happy to have you. Excited to be your reader. Make sure you listen with discernment, and let's get into this new moon eclipse message, even though these videos are timeless. So that's what it is right now when I'm reading this, but you can watch this whenever you find it. So you chose the Vision Quest deck. So what is leaving you at this time? You might be coming from another pile. What is leaving you at this time? I want to say stubbornness. Any stubbornness, clinging on to anything that might create triangulation in some sort of way. So what's leaving at this time? I want to say lack, stubbornness, clinginess, letting things flow, feeling the fullness in life. And so anything that's blocking you from getting into alignment with the fullness. You actually might be meeting up with friends and celebrating something. I'm also hearing rehearsals for someone. So I want to say communicate like freely. Communicate from a place of alignment. Don't come from that place of like clinginess. Let things flow. Let things be genuine, I want to say. I want to say you might have a new connection. This is the second pile that was about connections. So that's why I was thinking you might be coming from another pile. So I want to say believe in divine timing. If you're not dealing with a connection, you're thinking about maybe love and relationships at this time. Right now you're making space, and I want to say if you find yourself in a scenario where you've just met someone, I think it's time to take action and go for it. So really continue to open up your heart chakra, your emotional body at this time. So what's leaving? I want to say any stubbornness. The song that's playing is Easy. So yeah, I think that just remind yourself that, love, relationships, connections should be easy, even if they're friendships as well. It should feel like divine timing. It should feel like purpose. Obviously, they're not going to be perfect, but easy meaning, functional in some way. So what are your emotions trying to tell you? To have integrity. There might be options around you that aren't for you, and because you might not see everything right now, what's coming for you in the future, you might have the feeling or desire to settle. So have some integrity at this time. Don't settle for something smaller than what you deserve. For someone, you're looking for someone who's, a business owner, or they are financially stable, or a leader. You're looking for someone who has high authority. So I'm hearing F 'em. I'm hearing someone say F 'em. So if there's someone that you were contemplating, you might need to move away from that scenario if you feel like it's not for you. And for another person, you might be dealing with an emperor, and do that shadow work to feel worthy, to have integrity. So that's what your emotions are telling you. Be integritous. Something's not for you. What wants to be nurtured? I want to say there's a new connection. So someone might be moving away from one scenario to a new scenario. You might have had a circumstance where it was like divine timing. And if that's the case, there's a new connection that wants to be nurtured. If this is not the case, then it's choices. Making better choices, more balanced choices that have to do with someone has like an online presence with your ideas, with your creativity, embracing your ideas and sharing them in a public way or a public space. Balance within your duality, your masculine, your feminine energy. Moderation as well. So balancing work with play. This card says creating something is better than creating nothing. What I have to say is important. There's no life without art. So yeah, someone is an artist. I want to say trust your choices. Trust your vision. And there's a lot of change with these new feelings, motivations. And there might be a telepathic connection with you and some sort of emperor or within some sort of connection. You might be feeling extremely intuitive at this time. So that's what wants to be nurtured, your ideas or a new connection. What blockages need to be transformed? I want to say any self-doubt. I want to say believe in your own grace, and how you do that is being grateful for yourself. Gratitude, self-gratitude. Sounds simple, but it improves our ability to just move from one thing to the next thing, to flow, to be adaptable. It's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. So I want to say you're very graceful, especially when you're feeling magnetic and feeling self-important and in a healthy way, because it stems from your habits, your routines, how you view yourself, how you take care of yourself, like not your materialism, you know, or like from a superficial place. It comes from a very grounded place. So trust yourself, trust that you're very graceful. Move out of that space of doubt or heartbreak. You know, beware of like coercion with it, like self-coercion. Really do what you want to do. You know, make yourself happy. Believe in destiny, I want to say. It sounds corny, but it's true. Someone moves and is some sort of doing something kind of physical. I did hear rehearsals, so it could be dance rehearsals. It could be like, I don't know, taekwondo, like something physical. So you might have a little bit of doubt around your ability to perform. And the song that's playing now is Gotta Give It Up. So he's talking about how he was standing on the wall, but now he's grooving and he's having a ball. So I think your doubt is blocking your truth. Like, you're more graceful than you think, okay? You're better than you think. At this time, really keep opening up your heart to see clearly, and specifically yourself clearly. Okay, so what is the best way to get grounded right now? I want to say connect with your spirit guides. They're trying to communicate with you about some sort of new job opportunity. Whatever this job is something that inspires your passion, and that's where that energy really desires and needs to be nurtured. So there's more courage, strength, and like embracing your own inner sacred fire. Taking action, I want to say, is the best way to get grounded, and really listen to what your spirit guides are trying to communicate, because whatever it is, it's quick. It needs your focus and time now. But also remain detached as you make those strides. Someone is a creative. Also, if it's if it's time to let something go, then let it go. If you need to move forward into a new opportunity, job, relationship, if that's the guidance, take it. Believe in divine timing. So what is your power at this time? You're going to be being celebrated in some sort of way, victory, or you're going to be celebrating, being recognized in some sort of way, feeling powerful, kind of feeling up on a pedestal. So I want to say, share the love. Like, you might be receiving a lot of admiration, but be kind and loving towards other people as well. So expansion as well as victory. Your power is to be adaptable, but to not just adjust, but to expand, to grow beyond past limits. I want to say you look really good at this time. For someone, your power is rising into status, into fame. And again, just attraction, being highly attractive at this time. So make sure it's reciprocal. Make sure if you're receiving a lot of love, make sure you're giving love. And especially if like there's a new connection that's here for you, don't settle, rise to the occasion. If the occasion is asking you to rise, trust that you're safe. Let's get some oracle. The song that's playing right now is Hanjan. It's a very good song. Please listen to it. She's saying, enjoy your life. You gotta live it up. So it sounds silly, Paw 4, but believe in destiny. I want to say you're working on your solar plexus energy at this time. Courage, confidence. There is a new connection, a new love offer here. It's going to feel very romantic, very whimsical. What else? What other cards did I pull? Oh, yeah. Okay, they're stressing fame for someone in Paw 4. Recognition, being recognized. Applause, I want to say. Someone's receiving lots of applause. Make sure you don't take, from other people. Give credit where credit is due. 1 second. Did that help or make it worse? Okay, 1 second. So we have letting go. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. So I want to say, if there was any foul play that happened in the past or recently, it's time to get in alignment with releasing and letting go. And like releasing any resentments and embracing more fullness. The next card is ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself allow yourself the support you need. So especially if you're settling, or if you found yourself settling before, like, don't just, let a backhanded compliment, like, be the end all be all, Like, want more for yourself and want connections where you can be supported, and you guys can help each other. But someone also needs to specifically ask for help within a scenario. Consider your foundation. You are being committed, or you are being asked to look at how committed to love you are. Sorry, I'm getting downloads. I was trying to read that, but so everything in this photo, besides the fairies, are pairs. So when we're working in pairs, we need each other. We need to lean on each other. And if your cup is full, the other person's cup is usually full because you're pouring back into each other. So, you want an equal, reciprocal relationship. We have the prayer. So really connect with spirit at this time. Someone is like yoga instructor, someone's movement based. If not, this is a invitation to go get signed up and, do some yin yoga, get into your sacred space, connect with spirit, do a meditation. We have the orphan. This came out in another pile as well as the prayer card. So check out other piles. So shadow work, inner wounded child. We don't want to lead with our abandonment wounds. We really want to heal through it. Really let it go. Do what makes your soul happy at this time. Release any dead connections. And we have the judge. So being discernful, but you might, spirit might be pointing things out that are no longer serving you. And one thing that's not serving you is any doubt. So stop second guessing yourself and start believing in yourself. If your intuition is telling you that something is wrong, don't settle. Do not settle. Rise up. Believe in a divinely timed circumstance, situation, connection. Okay. Think of a question, pile 4. I'm going to get you an answer. Pause this video if you need more time. And your answer is wait, and it landed on the Judge. So I want to say whatever the outcome will be is going to be worth the wait because it will be balanced. So wait. Be brave at this time, pile 4. So I have a new video coming out, a new vlog. And like I said, it will be down in the description. Please hit the bell button or watch it. It should be live tomorrow, October 15th. I hope you guys have a good day, night, evening. I'm going to get off this live and go enjoy my day. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.